Hi everybody, this is Fully Off and welcome to another episode of Minecraft on the Just Vanilla server. This episode is going to be slightly different to the one that I was expecting to record because I've just been given notice that within the next 4 hours, probably about the time this video goes out, the server, the Just Vanilla server, is being reset for reasons that I don't completely understand. But apparently we have a problem with moving random chunks on the server. Which is causing a problem, and the only way to sort that out properly is to completely reset the server, which means that everything that we've built for the past 3 months, not just myself and what we've done, but everything everybody's built is going to be reset, and we're going to lose it all. So it's we've got to start afresh, start anew. And I know a lot of people on the server are excited about that, but to be honest, at the moment I'm not. Because there's still a lot I wanted to do with the base that we have. There's still loads that needed to be done, a lot of improvements to be done, but I guess trying to look at it from a positive point of view, it does mean we can start again and potentially do things better than we did things the last time. So I thought we'd spend this episode just reminiscing and having a wander around and having a look at what we've built over the 33 or so episodes that we've been going in this season. So I thought we'd start here at the beginning of the base, at the mouth of the estuary of the base, and have a look at the lighthouse that we built a few episodes ago. That I do like. I think it's fantastic. Can't really say I've done a lot with there. I've certainly done nothing inside it. I was hoping to do quite a bit more in there, but I haven't got around to doing anything. One thing I'm not going to miss, and I better not look at him while I'm whizzing round here. I've got to because I want to look up there. The one thing I'm not going to miss is the air raid shelter up there, which we'll have a look at in a second. Which the next time we build a farm, it's certainly going to look a damn sight better than that one looks. So we'll come into the base via the entrance underground, the water entrance. And the furnace which in fairness doesn't work the way it was intended to work because of the way items are clumped together. If they weren't clumped together this would look fantastic, but unfortunately because it does clump items together, and I don't think I've got anything on me that I can throw in there to show you, although I'm sure you can remember. Anyway, it clumps them all together. It's not working, so we won't do this design again. On the next episode, in the next series, sorry, this is the tree farm which we will be using again because it worked really well. So I'm going to be building something similar to that, maybe slightly different but similar. Our storage room, which has only just been sorted out. We've only just got around to sorting the storage room out. BP Dorian only just got around to sorting it out for us, so thank you to him. But unfortunately it's surplus to requirements now. I was going to in this episode, I was going to move all of these fluffy little fellas into the hole here, and we were going to make a farm similar to our cow steak making farm, and just have some lamb over there and whatever. But that's not going to happen now. I'm trying to be upbeat about this, but I'm finding it really difficult at the moment. If I'm being honest, our automatic fish farm, which has served us really well. We've got loads of books out of that. That served us really well. And our one and only trophy, the Magma Cube winning trophy, which took us ages. I mean, that was an absolute nightmare. Myself and Mr. Blackstone G. Wow, that was a competition. And up there our ice cube, which again has served us really well. Whenever I've needed any ice, that's been the go-to place, and that's served us really well. And it's a really simple design. That'll be used again, no doubt, as will the pumpkin and melon farm. That's working great. We'll have a look in a second, but I've got loads of pumpkins and melons, and I'm really pleased with this, which I thought I'd designed myself, but it turns out that a lot of people have used a similar sort of design, but I'm going to take credit for this one. It might be they might have made something similar, but I've made this one. This was mine, and I'm happy with it. So we'll have a quick shifty in the air raid shelter and say goodbye to these geezers. They seem to do loads of work while I'm in here. You know, I'll come in here and it looks like they've done nothing, and then I'll walk in and they'll suddenly go, oh, hang on, boss is here, start doing some work. And then they'll run about and start planting and doing everything else. So, yeah, look, yeah, I'm here, I'm watching, I'm looking. Yeah, but this has worked really well. Because we had to change it before, one of these guys was stood in the wall at the back and the other one was throwing food to them, and that sort of broke every time I left a chunk. Since we've changed it to have observer blocks over there, it works much better, and it's not broken since, and consequently we have loads of carrots and potatoes. Since I've changed that door to a wooden button as well, that's made it so much easier. You've been a little Trojan, you have, by far the hardest worker I've ever had. He's not let me down yet. So the wheat farm, we'll probably do that again. Maybe make it bigger next time. Maybe I'll make it bigger next time. Why not? Stick a couple of guys in there. I mean, we're not short of bread, we're not short of wheat, so it's not as if it's too small for us. But I think we might just go large, a little larger than this. Our villager breeder, which again hasn't let us down. I'm thinking next time though, instead of just having one pod with a few villagers in breeding, I might have 4 of them. Might have a big area full of villagers that are breeding, rather than just having the one pair. Because although having the 2 pairs, although it works perfectly well and we get villagers, they don't come out sometimes as quickly as I'd like them to come out. The bread breaker's broken again, and I don't know why. Maybe I'll build that again. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But it worked. It was okay. It worked to start with, and I was happy with it. Our dye making factory thing, definitely going to be making that again. Same with the cactus farm. I was worried that the cactus farm wasn't going to be big enough, but you can see we've got nearly a double chest full of cactus. So I think it's probably working as well as it could be. I could make it bigger, but then I mean, what's the point? As I say, we've got more cactus than we're ever going to need, more green dye than we're ever going to need, and our automated storage system for the trades for these villagers is working perfectly. So that's something we'll be doing again, maybe a slightly different design. And this is definitely going to be rebuilt. I am so pleased with the way this turned out. If you can remember when we built it initially, it took a while to do, but and we've lost the villagers 3 or 4 times since because of problems on the server, but and it was filling up nicely now, so, and it's a shame, but you know, onwards and upwards, we'll do it again, we'll build it again. I'm not quite sure how I can improve this either, because it's working an absolute charm. I don't know, maybe we'll sort out some of the... I've got an issue at the moment where villagers drop down on top of villagers and injure themselves just there in that corner. Maybe I'll do something with it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll just have a quick look through the nether. There were so many things I wanted to do in the nether as well. I mean, we've done nothing in the nether really. We've got our oh, where's it gone? Oh, there it is. We've got our wither killing area, and we've got our area to get onto the roof of the nether. One thing we didn't do, which I really wanted to do, was to make myself a massive gold farm. Although doing a bit of testing, I can't seem to get pigmen to spawn up here, although there's no reason why they shouldn't. I've not been able to get them to spawn up here so far, and I think there's only myself on the server now. So if I'm the only one on the server now and they're not spawning, then I don't know whether building a gold farm is going to work. And we've got plans for, I'm not going to run all the way over there, but we've got plans just down there for a dual blaze spawner, dual blaze farm, which was going to be fantastic, and a massive wither skeleton blaze magma, you know, all kinds farm using flying machines and all kinds of stuff that we're not going to be able to do now, but we'll do it in the next. We'll do it next time. Downstairs we've got our shroom room, which again at the time I thought was going to be hard work. I didn't think this was going to grow a mushroom. I took out the blocks at the top with the mushroom feeders. I think the mushroom feeders are up there. In fact, I can show you now, as soon as we're playing around down here later. The feeder mushrooms are there, and I thought with that block removed they might grow on the mycelium a little better. So I left them off, and I came back in here a day or so later, and I'd got creepers stood in the gaps. So the creepers had spawned on the mycelium, which did make me laugh. It turned into like a little mini creeper farm. But anyway, we've got nearly 4 stacks of mushrooms, which again is far more than I need. Never got around to building a potion room, which was one of my projects that we never got around to doing. Oh, I didn't know he was down there. Don't have any arrows, so let's just run down and kill a skelly. Hello, mate. Why are you spawning down here? Is it too dark for you? So we never got around to doing that. The gold for the iron farm. The iron farm that was full up not that long ago. Prior to the news, I was building a squid farm over in the desert, which you may or may not be able to see on the map. Over. Oh, that's interesting. It's over there. I don't know why you can't see it, but it's there. It's that area there, because it's sort of the furthest point in the desert away from the water. It was 128 blocks plus away from any water. So I figured that if I built a squid farm there, it would be far enough away for me not to spawn squid in the water, which was an idea. Would have got me lots of black ink, but I can't do that now. So I put a beacon over there to do some digging and nicked all of the iron that was in the chests. But we'll have a quick last look at the iron farm. I've changed it slightly. It was ugly. My iron farm was ugly. So I ripped out all of the hardened clay, because it was all blue, wasn't it? I mean, all the blue clay's in here now. I pulled it all down because it did look pants, and left it all au naturel. These guys, do I let you out? If I let you out, you're just going to fall in the water, aren't you, and die anyway. But this was producing more than enough iron for us, and we'll be having another iron farm in the next series. But I don't know whether it to be underground. Oh, look at that, we've got a squid up there. Hello, squid mate, we're talking about you. Don't know whether it to be the same. I don't think it to be underground. The next one, I think, might build it above ground. But we don't know yet. I don't know where don't know where we're going to have the base. I suppose I should be excited. Still can't get excited about all of the work we've done and the fact that we're going to lose it all. Have a quick shifty downstairs at the slime farm, which never really got finished, did it? The slime farm. Ooh, hello, witchy. Have I got any arrows? You see, that's what happens when you've got nobody else on the server. When you've got nobody else on the server, you get mobs spawning. It's brilliant. Oh, slime. Something we didn't have a great deal of, even though the farm couldn't be any more optimised. Actually, I've got the spawning levels, done. I've done a lot of research on it. I've even taken out all of the even taken out all of the blocks above it, dug all the way up to give it sky access, because by all accounts, according to El Mango, that will give us the best spawning rates. I've not gone all the way up for various reasons. If you want to know why, check out the video of me making it, and I explain why I've only built it up as far as I've built it up. But we've got a bit of slime. We had enough slime, so that's brilliant. Definitely be having a slime farm if we can find a slime chunk. Here's my horse testing and breeding area. A lot of them have, like I said in the last couple of episodes, have gone to the big kebab making shop in the sky. I'd never got around to naming the horses either, but he was our favourite. He was the fastest, and he was the one that could jump the highest. He could jump 3 blocks, 6 layers. You were brilliant, weren't you? And our speed testing track with our stopwatch on it, which again was a brilliant idea. Zombies everywhere. Yeah, you can come out and play now, don't you? Beacons everywhere. I've got loads of beacons as well. After my escapades with the competition to kill magmas, we came out of it with, I don't know, 25 or so with the skeleton skulls. So I've got beacons everywhere. I haven't got them actually everywhere. I could have had them everywhere, but I've never got around to putting them down. Now I never will. There's a few spawners as well. There's a spawner over there, the skelly spawner, which we've got working but never did anything with. There's a cave spider spawner directly below us, and there's a zombie spawner over there and over there, neither of which we did anything with. Again, run out of time. And there's another spider spawner over there, which we used every so often. And here's the thing I'm the most proud of, actually. It's the Connect 4 game, which we built or finished building in the last episode. Me and BP Dorian had a game on it, and I couldn't be any more pleased with this. It's fantastic. Really, really happy with the way this turned out. It took a long time, and it was really hard work, but I did learn so much about redstone doing it, which is brilliant. So it's definitely something we'll be doing in future. Maybe we'll have a communal, games area kind of theme park thing on the new server. I don't know the plans yet. I don't think anybody does. It's come around so quickly. As I say, I've literally been given less than 8 hours notice to try and take screenshots of this place and take schematics of everything so we can build them again in the next episode, in the next series. But I don't know whether to build it again. I certainly don't want to be building it identical. Maybe I won't build an underground base in the next one. Maybe I'll build it up in the clouds. I don't know yet. Maybe you can give me some ideas. But I think that about wraps it up for the episode today. As I say, it's slightly shorter than usual and not very exciting and quite sad from my point of view. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I certainly hope you've enjoyed this series, although it is a lot shorter than I would have liked. So we'll start again next time on a brand new server, trying to find a new base, probably. So, as I say, I hope you've enjoyed this series. If you have, please don't forget to leave it a like. It really does mean a lot. And if you've loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Fully Off for the last time on in the man cave, and I'm out of here.